luxury, elegance, and a name recognized across the world: Louis Vuitton. Today, it's a billion-dollar empire. But what if I told you this brand started with a young boy walking hundreds of miles on foot just for a chance at a better life? This is the incredible story of struggle, resilience, and an unshakable vision. Today, Louis Vuitton is a name that represents luxury, success, and power. A brand worn by celebrities, world leaders, and icons. But what most people don't know is the struggle, the hardship, and the relentless determination it took to build this empire. So, let's go back to where it all started. To a young boy born into poverty in 19th century France, who would change the world of fashion forever. Louis Vuitton was born in 1821 in a tiny village called Antchery, France. His family was far from wealthy. Coming from a modest background, he was the son of a farmer and a milliner, living in a time when luxury was something only the elite could afford. When he was just 10 years old, his mother passed away, and soon after, his father followed. But young Louis? He had dreams much bigger than the world around him. Left alone, with no future in sight, 13-year-old Louis made a bold decision. He would travel to Paris, the heart of fashion and craftsmanship. But there was a problem. He had no way to get there. With nothing but ambition, he left home on foot and traveled on foot to Paris, a journey of over 450 kilometers, 280 miles, taking more than 2 years. Along the way, he worked odd jobs, slept under the stars, and faced hunger, exhaustion, and uncertainty. But he never gave up. When Vuitton finally reached Paris, the city was booming with innovation and luxury. But life was still tough. He had no money, no connections, and nowhere to stay. Yet, he found work as an apprentice under Monsieur Marichal, one of the most respected trunk makers in Paris. Back then, traveling was for the wealthy, and trunks were bulky, round-topped, and impractical. Vuitton saw a problem and an opportunity. He spent years perfecting his craft, learning the ins and outs of making durable, stylish trunks. After years of working under others, Louis finally took the leap. In 1854, he opened his own workshop, crafting high-quality trunks that were waterproof, lightweight, and stylish. Unlike the traditional round trunks, Vuitton introduced the first flat-top trunk, revolutionizing travel. But success never comes without struggle. The Franco-Prussian War in 1870 devastated France, and Vuitton's workshop was looted and destroyed. Everything he built was gone. Most people would have given up. But not Vuitton. At age 50, when most would consider slowing down, he started again. He moved his business to Asnières, just outside Paris, and reinvented his designs. With unwavering determination, he rebuilt his business from scratch. And this time, he made it even bigger. His new workshop became the heart of the brand, and even today, Louis Vuitton still makes special orders from this very place. His breakthrough came when Empress Eugenie, wife of Napoleon III, commissioned Louis to be her personal trunk maker. This endorsement made him the most sought-after craftsman in France. Soon, royalty, aristocrats, and the ultra-wealthy all wanted Louis Vuitton trunks. His designs became a symbol of status and luxury. But Louis wasn't just a craftsman, he was a branding genius. As his trunks gained popularity, copycats emerged, trying to steal his designs. So, to stop copycats, he introduced the famous LV monogram in 1896, a pattern so unique that it became one of the most recognizable logos in history. This marked the beginning of a brand that would set the standard for luxury fashion. Louis Vuitton passed away in 1892, leaving behind not just a business, but a legacy. His son, Georges Vuitton, expanded the brand internationally, and today, Louis Vuitton is worth over $40 billion. What started as a young boy's dream turned into a global empire. Today, Louis Vuitton is not just a brand, it's a symbol of craftsmanship, elegance, and resilience. But behind every luxury bag and every iconic trunk lies the story of a boy who walked miles, overcame struggles, and changed the world of fashion forever. From a poor orphan who walked across France to a name that dominates the luxury world, Louis Vuitton's story is a lesson in perseverance, vision, and ambition. So the next time you see that iconic LV bag, remember, it's more than just a fashion statement. It's about vision, determination, and a result of one man's extraordinary journey, one that started with nothing but ended with everything.